Namaste, good morning. My appeal to the Prime Minister of India. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching one of your videos where, one of your meetings, you are telling that India is capable of producing or manufacturing its own defense equipments, which is very true. I agree with you 200%. But what is that you have done? Did you implement it immediately after you came to power? After 8 years of sitting in power, today you're talking, but still it's never too late. Our country is spending a lot of its foreign currency or its foreign income on importing these defense items. There is no need. At the cost of the common man's blood, their income tax, and their tax payments, we are wasting money in wars. War is not good for any country and its people. War is only destruction. We are seeing that now in Ukraine. We all didn't see the First World War or the Second World War, but we did see the Chinese War and the Pakistan War. Chinese War in 1962 and 65, the Pakistan plus 71, the 1971 Pakistan War, Bangladesh. There is no need for these wars. It is all the ego of the leaders of each country that who wants to wage a war on the other nation. This is not the need of the hour. The need of the hour is development, positive development. In the name of development, you are wasting a lot of money. When you came to power in 2014, you came up with the scheme of smart cities. There is no smart city at all, Mr. Modi. All the places where you said smart city, for example, my town of Coimbatore, the roads are in such a very bad state of affairs. Bangalore, a place where your party is ruling, the roads are in a big mess. And you don't talk like as though you are the wizard like. What all you are saying, you are only talking, but there is no action, there is no implementation. You are raiding some of the corrupt ministers, corrupt politicians, corrupt bureaucrats. Yes, I am ready to support you, but are you raiding your party's corrupt people? People in the Janata Party, in the Bharatiya Janata Party. Are you raiding them? Are you penalizing them? Under your own nose, Prime Minister's office, you gave a tender to a company called Xylog, which was blacklisted by the SEBI. But you gave them a tender in 2017 or 18, I stand corrected about the year, when they had already been blacklisted by the SEBI. So what is the intelligence wing of your Prime Minister's office doing? Just because the persons involved with that company were from the RSS and from the BJP in Tamil Nadu, they got the order. And then later you cancelled it. Why? That itself shows your administration is poor. Mr. Modi, you should have the guts and the gumption to accept criticism. Positive criticism is very good. You can change. We always need a feedback about our performance. But I am told by many of the politicians and my friends in Delhi that you don't like any criticism and you penalize those people who criticize you. My God is asking me to speak up to you. You are not above board. The minute you are supporting Adani and Ambani, that itself shows, and all the corporate crooks. Now, most of the NPAs, about 12 or 14 lakh crores has been written off by the banks as NPAs because they are not going to get that money. Most of the promoters are from the north and from Gujarat and Haryana and Punjab and Andhra Pradesh. The then Andhra Pradesh, today Telangana. These are all mostly politicians and politician-backed corporate groups. Why don't you have the guts to take penal action on them? And that NCLT today is one of the most corrupt, judicial places. There is no justice being rendered in that NCLT. The banks and its officers are all looting the bank's money. The bank is not bad. The people working in that department are bad, especially in your finance ministry. Don't tell me you don't know. When you took Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi and you called Mehul Bai a crook who has looted our banks, the public money, you call that man your Bai. Shame on us. Shame on your ministry that you don't have a proper feedback from your intelligence to say who they are. You let them go scot-free from this country. They have looted the Punjab National Bank to the tune of 11 to 12,000 crores. No action has been taken. Your friend Anil Ambani owes so many banks. But all the companies are being bought by his brother in the NCLT for 1/3 the price of what he owes the banks. This is you're looting the banks. This is another kind of corruption. Mr. Modi, unless you buck up and open your eyes and touch your conscience and say there is no corruption going on, that you people are not corrupt. Your party members are also highly corrupt, just like the UPA Congress fellows and then all the other regional parties. But they all talk as though they are the most perfect people. For example, yesterday, this minister from Bengal, TMC party, has been raided and there's so much of cash found in his assistant's house, Arpita or Banerjee or something. So from where did this money come? And you don't tell me you all don't know there is no corruption going on. Even members of your party are highly corrupt. They are all like mediators and brokers for corruption. Mr. Modi, Mr. Prime Minister, if you really care for this country, you will clean up the system. But you are only attacking honest citizens of this country. Honesty is no more a virtue. Honesty is now considered as a bad principle. It is only the corrupt who survive. It's only the corrupt crooks who are recognized by these governments by giving this Padma Shri and Padma awards. Most of these Padma awards are given on what you call recommendation. People come and bribe you all for it. There were days when it was given to the stalwarts, but today it is no more that situation. Mr. Prime Minister, your own party person, the great economist Dr. Swami, is telling how to revive the economy, but you people are so egoistic that you don't want to listen to him. What he is talking is the truth. He is really talking sense, but you don't understand because you don't have any sense, because you don't know what is the economy. You are not an economist first. You need not necessarily be an economist, but at least some business thing should be there in your head to understand economy. And that finance minister of yours is just the most arrogant person. Her body language is full of arrogance, and you are keeping her. The more you keep her, the more the economy is going to reach Sarvanash. Sarva Vinash is what is going to happen to our economy with this lady. I'm sorry, I've been repeatedly telling. This is my prediction. Please remove that lady from that post and put somebody with some sense. In the 90s and 91s, when our economy was in a mess, if it was not for Dr. Swami, we wouldn't have bounced back. Whatever might be, people say a lot of things good and bad about him, but definitely his advice can be taken. You have to listen to him. Your finance minister is a zero. Sorry, I have to say this, Mr. Prime Minister. It is high time we bucked up. If we don't correct our economics today, we are going to crash 5 times harder than Sri Lanka and Pakistan. We are all living in La La Land. Let us not be in an imaginary world. We need to buck up our economy. The economy is in a big mess. Thank you, Swatantra Party and GITA TV subscribers.